you're building 15 million feet in Inglewood, 300 acres you can see from the moon.
That's the goal, as we said.
Right, that's right. We figured that out.
Yeah. Look, I think it is, for us, a similar approach is how do you create, and this was pre-COVID with the vision, but the centers that are truly work, live, play, right? And so if you take a Hollywood Park where ideally you're going to have a couple million square feet of office, a couple million square feet of retail, a couple million square feet of apartments and housing. We just opened 500 apartments there next to the first movie theater to open in Inglewood in the last 30 years, a brand new Cinepolis. Next to the stadium, obviously the Clippers are going to wind up down there. But if you look at that corridor now, between the Forum, SoFi Stadium, U2 Theater, which is next to us, a music venue, and the Intuit Dome, the Clippers are going. There are going to be 200 live events, basically up and down Prairie per year. How do people live there, be able to go to those events, partake in them, eat and dine around them, and then just walk back to their residence, right? And then I think a little bit to the point of how do you connect that to transit. If you look at our development in Woodland Hills, which is a formerly defunct mall at the promenade that Westfield had, a formerly 13-story office tower that had fallen, kind of now empty, but they're bisected by the Orange Line, right? So if you think about transit density and the opportunity for people to build housing at Woodland Hills, either they can work there or they can immediately get on the Orange Line, kind of where it ends in Woodland Hills, and jump on and be anywhere in the valley within 10 to 15 minutes. So I think for us it is building these epicenters where you create live events, which would drive people what they want to do in their free time, but give them the ability to work in creative office space. The NFL came in and built their first headquarters west of New York City, next to our stadium. Those people now have a place to live right next door if they want to be there. But in Woodland Hills, I think for the first time reimagining the valley, there's a ton of office space there, there's a ton of housing, but it's not connected. The office space is older. How do you build more renovated office space, make it a true campus for potential brands that want to go into the valley, that want to get closer to Calabasas and Hidden Hills, but also then give them the retail, the housing and some of those elements that come together that are just master planned in ways. There's so little of Los Angeles that's master planned into a contained community. So if you could figure out how you turn a place like the Grove and LA Live into one singular development, I think that's always been our vision.